There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
We've had a few isolated thunder showers in our western counties this afternoon, mainly to the west of Highway 43. Elsewhere, we've been mostly sunny and hot once again with temperatures up into the mid-90s. We're going to be warm around here for at least the next 7 days. That may not break down until the end of next week. We'll talk about the extended forecast here in just a second. This evening, partly cloudy skies, dropping out of the 90s and the 80s into the 70s overnight. Morning lows here generally around the low to mid-70s toward daybreak. I think the lower half of the 70s over southern middle Tennessee and then closer to the mid-70s over North Alabama. Back into the 90s tomorrow, closer to the mid-90s. Partly cloudy skies with a few isolated thunder showers possible here and there, but no widespread activity. But if you happen to get one of those, some cooling outflow winds, some thunder and lightning, gusty winds, heavy rain, you know the deal with our summer storms around here, falling out of the 90s into the 80s and then the 70s tomorrow night as well. As we go on into our Friday, a few scattered to isolated thunder showers around. We're starting to back off of the higher rain chances for Friday and the weekend because the deeper tropical moisture is going to stay farther south this time compared to last weekend when this Gulf disturbance first came by across our southern areas. It's going to be more westward this time on the track, and the deeper moisture not going to come as far northward. So thunder showers here the next several days are just going to be into the isolated variety. No widespread rainfall expected, but you may get a thunderstorm, and if you do, locally heavy rainfall, thunder, lightning, gusty winds, that type of thing. Daily isolated thunder shower chances here for the next 7 days. As we go into next week, however, this upper level heat ridge starts to reassert itself, and that's going to mean warmer temperatures and probably warmer than anything we've had on the board so far this week. Low to mid-90s here for the rest of the week and the weekend. But notice, and this is the midpoint average between southern middle Tennessee and North Alabama. As we go into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, that midpoint average is around 97. I think some parts of northwest Alabama are between 99 and 101 or 102 for a daytime high next Tuesday, next Wednesday. We have 99 on the board for the shoals for next week, but I can see some spots being 100 to 102, and that's not heat index values. That's daytime high temperatures, air temperatures, not the heat index. Heat index values 105 to 110 will be common as we head into the first half of next week. And there may be some spots that get over 110, closer to 111 to 113. That's certainly possible next week. But just beyond the 7-day forecast, we're seeing increasing signs that the heat ridge may be breaking down, which is certainly good news. Mostly clear skies overnight, dropping down to the mid-70s for morning lows, maybe some isolated lower 70s in southern middle Tennessee. Headed for the mid-90s again for our Thursday. A few isolated afternoon thunder showers possible, but again, I want to stress isolated. Not everybody going to see the rain, but if you do, hopefully it will knock your temperatures down. As far as the rain chances, it's a wash, rinse, and repeat for the next 7 days. Just daily isolated thunderstorms possible. The temperature is a slightly different story. We're going to see the temperatures back off a couple degrees to the lower 90s as we head Friday into the weekend. And then as the upper level ridge strengthens again for a few days, we're into the mid to upper 90s going into the first half of next week. And again, Tuesday and Wednesday, there may be some parts in northwest Alabama and north Mississippi that are knocking on the door of 100 degrees for air temperature daytime highs. Heat index values next week, especially for Monday through Wednesday, 106 to 112 across the area. And then just beyond the 7-day forecast, we'll see that relax a bit. There's a look at that 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock for a final check of your local weather.